When we played Carlton at Victoria Park, round 1970, it couldn't have been better poised. We were clearly flying. We were 14-4. We were the best team in the competition. And even at that point, it really looked like only one team could match us, and that was Carlton.
It was always very special to play against Carlton. That stemmed from Barras, I think, going back to Carlton in 1965, and both very good teams at the time. And we wanted to beat them and they were desperate to beat us. Our roles, of course, were to move the ball as quickly as we could, and we had some terrific forwards, but then Peter in particular was to get the ball quickly to him. If we could get it quickly to him, we knew he could beat anyone.
Because he was a pop star. He was football's first pop star. He had the mop top hairstyle, and he released a couple of very bad 45-inch records. He was on TV, he had good looks, he was everybody's favourite player.
Who are you here for? I still can't hear you.
But to make it even better, Peter McKenna, everybody's hero at Collingwood supporters in those days, was on 91 goals, and so there was a sneaky chance that he might make it that day, but most of us thought 9 goals was a bridge too far.
Almost 40,000 people there. You think about that, fitting almost 40,000 people into that particular ground. I wasn't there, obviously. I was a young fella. I was only 1 year of age, but I wish I had have been, because it was full-on Collingwood at its best in a lot of ways, with those great midfielders feeding the ball down to Peter McKenna.
We just seemed to know from up the middle of the ground, and he was a great timer of his lead. He knew when to go. He didn't go too early, and he was very good at that. And my role was to just put the ball out in front of him, basically.
Going into the last quarter, he still needed 4 or 5, and most people thought it was not going to happen. And he just caught fire. We were kicking to the Sharon stand end, and the ground was electric as he got closer and closer and closer. About 20 minutes, I reckon, late in the last quarter, there was this scramble in the goal square. We couldn't tell what was going on. There were no video screens or anything like that in those days. And suddenly the crowd up there erupted, and it became clear that McKenna had soccered through his 100th goal. Within this matter of seconds, everybody in the ground knew what had happened. And the whole place just erupted, and then I reckon it felt like half the ground just jumped the fence and started this massive crowd invasion, like of which I've never seen.
Well, not so much fear for us, but I think for Peter there was concern, because there would have been thousands running onto the ground, and I suppose you've only got to get 1 or 2 that do the wrong thing, and of course that's why they've stopped it these days. But it was also exciting, very exciting. We were so pleased for Peter. Great player.
I had no intention of joining in, but you just had to. Everybody did. It was like this impulse.
We were very pleased for Peter. He was a terrific bloke, very popular, and he was an important part of obviously a very important part of our game plan, but also he was such a personality for the Collingwood army, really. They just loved him.